Hello everyone, I'm Oracle Unicorn and welcome to Shaman Messages. I do personal readings and the information for that is in the link below. Just message me and my email and I will get back to you and set up a time and date. Alright, and I am selling my artwork back here. That's only $20 each. You can send me an email about that and we'll get together and figure out how we can do that. Okay. This was bothering me because it was just totally offset. Okay, and this is the weekly reading for Libra, and keep in mind that this may resonate with your birth sign, or this may resonate with your the Libra as your Venus, or just check your signs, and if this does not resonate, just please don't leave any mean comments and try a different sign, okay? And there's also plenty of other readers out there that are awesome and do amazing and can possibly hit your scenario just fine and perfect. Okay, so, without further ado, and if you wouldn't mind please liking and subscribing, that would be great. It definitely expands out the channel so that I could do more with it. And if you would like to donate to the channel, the link for that is below as well. Okay. We're going to do Universe Oracle cards. What kind of messages would you like to give us for our dear Libras? What kind of messages do you have for our dear Libras? Okay. Libra. What are the messages? Okay, I'll take that one. That's 4. Okay, do that, and then that. Okay. And I'm going to do my shaman deck for y'all. I have a shaman deck or I have the rabbit hole deck. So I go back and forth, whichever I feel is asked being called into the specific reading. Okay. So I put those two at the bottom because I usually always feather it out like that so I can see at least the 3 bottom cards so I can really get as much into the reading as I can for y'all. Since how I know it'll at least let me do about 46 minutes without going into 2 videos. So, oh, I almost grabbed the route hole. Maybe I should do the route hole. I'll just get the head with the shaman deck. I really love my shaman deck. Okay, this is my shaman deck. It's got shaman oracle cards, and they're like the wild unknown tarot, and I call them my shaman tarot. Shaman tarot cards. Wow, you're purifying a broken heart and coming into your own sense of beautiful ecstasy and dance with the joy of your own beat of your own drum. To the joy of your own beat of your own drum. Okay. I think y'all got it. Okay. Wow, that was fast. Wow, I just did another reading. They got 3 cards right here for this one too, and I thoroughly shuffle these. And when I pick up the cards, I put them in between the deck. A lot of people I notice are also doing that too, so they don't end up getting the same cards for the next reading that they're doing. I really feel that one was important. Okay. In the same spot too. 3 cards in the same spot. Aries had this same spot, had 3 cards. That is so crazy. And you're standing in your own strength and coming into a reunion. Either a friend, someone you knew from high school, possibly an ex, but you're happy about this reunion. You're happy about this reunion. Wow, you came up in your own reading, Libra. Holy cow. Okay. 2 more cards for our dear Libras. 2 more cards for our dear Libras. Oh, this deck feels so amazing. I love it. I really love this deck. Okay. Your overall energy is challenge. Challenge, I feel, in your stability with your finances and your projection upon your finances. That's like your overall right here that I see so far. That's really all I see about your finances. This kind of looks more towards a love reading than it is like home and finances. I don't specify. I let whatever message come in, come in. If it looks like a love reading, I go with it. If it looks like a home and finances reading, I go with it. Whatever comes out, I go with. I ebb and flow this. I don't specify it at all. So, you have your purification of the heart, like I was saying, and stepping into your own uniqueness of you, and enjoying the you of you. Plain and simple. And really grounding that joy of yourself in, okay? Because you do have, okay, this masculine, like, really understanding and being in fire in your own passions, like, being like the King of Wands, just standing in your complete masculinity and collaborating with yourself and your finances, okay? And then a message comes in for you. So if you're a woman, this could be a message coming in for you about a fire sign, about like this masculine person that you really want to collaborate with, and they send you a message. So however, which scenario befits your situation, that's what's for you to have. And for those of you that are a male and you're watching this, you are receiving like synchronicity like messages of like collaboration with like your higher self and yourself, and connecting with your own true masculinity and having so much passion about it, and really receiving like truth, like observational truth about everything coming in. And if you're a woman, it's you're there, this person is coming in with a message, with like a message of truth about how they feel. If you're a male, you could be given this message out about a bunch of truth about how you feel. Okay. See, I told you, this is totally resonating as like a love reading. Full out. And having joy and having the strength to come together in a reunion. This one's plain and simple. This one's pretty cut to the chase. There's some things that maybe needs to be talked about, because you do have, it's going to take a gamble. Maybe it's going to take a gamble for one person to come to the other, or it's going to take a gamble because maybe y'all don't know how each other feel, and it could cause a tower moment. It's like you have fears that it could go wrong. But you are cleaning up the inside of yourself of like what you saw was like not true to you, okay? Not true to the right side of you. It's like it was kind of like a devil energy of yourself, okay? And you're cleaning that up to have justice with yourself, and to be able to stand in your own true willpower within yourself, and having this unition of like real love, either it be a friendship or any way, or even a family member. This could befit that too. Or even like in a work scenario of someone that you may be dealing with at work, if that fits you too. You know, either way, even if like this looks more like a love reading, this can befit someone with work and people that they're dealing with within work. and happen to have the willpower to bring in like a new start. Now if this is with love, it's like kind of understanding how to have that equal balance within each other and having the willpower to be able to rebalance the scales in a way to have this new beginning. So, I mean, and that's the challenging part within all of this, okay? And the generosity of your emotions with the whole situation. It's like you're afraid to give the generosity of your emotion, or they're afraid to give the generosity of emotion to you because of the trials that y'all went through, the hard time, the challenges, and or the challenges that could happen within this situation and how unbalanced things were or how unbalanced things are with you and someone else, okay? There's quite a few different scenarios that are going on here. Okay. Some of you, this is like a love offer trying to be given and not really having all the answers to be able to give this out. Not really having all like the tools within you, within your scenario to be able to offer this out and to stay calm about the situation. To stay calm about what is going on that could cause more of a foundational break and a tower moment, either emotionally within yourself or a tower moment about what maybe your own like views in how the challenge was there and how you could have done things differently and how right maybe someone truly was about maybe you, or how right you or truly were about the situation with someone else. And you maybe find out this information and you have to learn to stay calm, and because of the fact you don't really have all of the facts. So however that befits, and you are on the journey of stripping these illusions away to coming into an emotional balance with yourself with this, or this person that's approaching you is stripping all their own illusional illusional views upon the situation, because you do have projection over here and knowledge of this now projection shift that is then making things go back into balance. But you do have confirmation of the sun, okay? You do have confirmation of things, you know, being relieved and like the light shining onto the darkness of things and the message getting received and change happening and allowing the change to happen. But either this could be a person, this is the Queen of Pentacles. This could be the person you're dealing with that you want to, you know, get in contact with, or this could be you that you are having hard times with your money, but this is confirmation of the sun's going to come out and things are going to get better, okay? So, and that you will be in the position of having the finances for you. However you click with you, that it really resonates within your own situation and guidance that you are trying to receive, okay? Now I'm going to get some from the fairies. Woo! Well, I got these 3 cards. So these are your 3 cards, and then there's one on my toe, and it's the only one that I cannot see what it is. Yeah. You're coming into your own self-expression and having freedom from either your own illusions, or the other person is coming out with self-expression of their own illusions and freedom, and going through the gateway of passage to a new way of collaborating, and you're having getting into clear sight about the situation. That's what I feel this one is for you. Coming into a clear sight about the situation and a passage into the new scenario that you really want to do with communication, okay? So going through the gate with communication of expressing with the other person, or understanding with yourself with communication, and coming through this gate and being able to poetically see yourself and coming into this new vision of truth, however this befits. Okay, and this self-expression and coming into freedom. Some of you, it's coming into freedom out of this challenge and saying, you know, this was just, it was poetic, I love, and coming into communication about you need more freedom and you want to free yourself from this. And that could be the tower moment with this, and that could be the gamble about this. But for some of you, it's about self-expression of how you feel towards someone else, and coming into a poetic, clear sight about what truly actually happened, that maybe you were kind of in illusional state about, that you were like blinded about, okay? And beginning into a new start, and it coming out fortuitous, and your money getting better. So if this has to do with work and you're coming into standing in your own power and reuniting with your own strength about being able to bring your finances to the level that you want to have it in, and coming into balance with it, and realizing that you do have everything before you, and all the tools that you need, and everything you know to be able to bring your finances back to you. Alright, Libra. I think I'm going to go for the Winged Enchantment. Alright. Energies of the air. What kind of messages do you have for our dear Libras? Libra. Woo! There it is. And only one came out. Turkey. This is about giving more of yourself. And this is about, you know, I feel not trying to give just to get in return for some of you. And for some of you, it's giving more towards yourself in a more like gentle way, without it being malice, okay? Or without it being like always give to me, and like I'm just gonna hold back and need to give to myself. Like, it's giving to yourself in a more healing emotional status, okay? And not like trying to because you do have the water here, and to hold back a little bit when it comes to your finances, and not try constantly give so much of your finances just to feel as if like you're trying to make something balance, or you're trying to have like a better relationship with someone, that it requires more money to have a better relationship with someone. And I feel that's not what this is, really. And I really don't I really don't all the way agree with what this book says about this card, and I'm going to show you this card. So you're coming out of the depths of, you know, kind of feeling down, and constantly being and staying feeling down. Like you're cleaning all that energy out. And the sun's coming out for you, okay? Light is being shined on your depths, okay? And how much healing you've really, truly gone through with your perspective switch, let alone. Because you do have the light being like brightened and like coming out brighter of like the intellect. Okay. I'm going to just go ahead and read what like I feel is cool when it comes to this book, but I'm just going to skip certain parts of this that I just don't agree, instead of trying to like or to like switch around the words, because I don't know. Okay. I am Turkey, the giveaway bird. I am gratitude. I am nourishment. I am the sacrifice of the soul. See, some things I just really don't know. I am metronome and the reason we hold fast to our beliefs. I am platitude and harvest. So, I mean, that goes with when it comes to this confirmation of the sun coming out in your finances, like coming more back in with yourself. I am the path of service and humility. I relinquish the ego. I renounce the self. I am the benefit of the greater good. You are being asked to serve a purpose. This says you are being guided to put something else first. So if that resonates with y'all, then that's what's meant for y'all. But if not, kind of sideswipe that one. Without empathy, we do not evolve. I am the life of charity. But don't give too much of your finances out. I mean, if you can't afford it, like, because you still need to be able to have certain money to keep yourself healthy and to get to work and this, that, and other. So kind of like balance, like have balance. Have balance, okay? You don't have to give so much just to like feel as if you have a good relationship with someone, whether it be a friend, whether it be someone you like, or this, that, and another. Look around to see who needs you. Yeah, see, I don't know about that one. I am the spirit of living honorably. There is quite dignity in servitude. You are a vessel for greater good. You are compassion and you are giving up yourself. You are turkey. Okay. The one I swiped myself that I actually really don't like when it comes to this book is that say your own needs may have to wait for a while. Well, to really, the whole thing about being able to be there and emotionally being able to help or financially being able to help someone is because your own needs are being met. So that's why I usually kind of just sideswipe that one, because I really don't quite agree with that. Alright, so that was your weekly reading, Libras, and thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next week. Thank you. Oh, and if you wouldn't mind sharing it on your Facebook, you never know who's going to see it, that it will really be able to help them with their own understandings and groundings and perspectives and what maybe challenges that they may be going through. Greatly appreciated. I love y'all. Thank you, and have a wonderful day. Bye.